What's up, North Philly Mo?
What up, C? Hey man, just
Nothing.
getting off vacation, bro. Ain't nothing
Yeah,
up, man. Just chilling, bro.
yeah. We got Youngin. You got Youngin Lamar joining us.
Oh
He got a
yeah.
head. He got a head full of hair, so he I don't. He ain't bald.
Oh
We can
No.
get that way.
well, you got a ways to go, but hey, you never
Yeah.
know, man. You never know.
Right.
Shit, you can wake up
Right.
tomorrow and I'll have no head, bro.
I know. I know.
Nah, I don't want that ball perspective.
I know. Right. I know. I know.
Hey man,
Yeah.
shit.
So what do we have going on? What we got on tap today?
Well, I mean, we got some new guys in the house. Uh, got the boy Michael Carter we just brought in. We traded for him. Jair
Mhm.
Alexander, another corner we traded for, and Jalen Phillips, a defensive end slash outside linebacker we just traded for. So looks like we won the bye week because
Yeah, but
we
you know what
wound up. I
oh,
was
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say
Go
we
ahead.
wound up, taking over first place in the conference, in the NFC conference, and didn't have to play it in order to do it.
You know what?
So,
I also would add BG to that. You know, I would add BG to that as a a new body in there. Even though I know he came to the team, last last week or whatever. He's still something. He's new addition, so we have to see how he play out and how much time he gets, and on that on that edge. So
mhm,
yeah,
yeah,
so I
we brought him on board our last pod. We talked about BG
yeah
coming
yeah
back, so
yeah. But I'm
that's why
saying
I left
coming
him
into the
out.
bye, yeah, because coming off the bye, I'm looking at, just having, players, coming in that can help us, because I think you think about it, we got four new additions to the defense. So I
Hmm.
think they're going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Possibly two coming back. So you got the window opened up on Nolan Smith,
Hmm.
and then no word yet on Jacorian Bennett, but could have two more coming back too.
Well, what I heard today on Jacorian Bennett, they just uh, they just took one of the boys off the 53 to open up a spot for Jacorian Bennett. One
Another
of the
one?
one of the
Which one?
corners.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
hear that.
Hmm. Yeah. So he's probably gonna be on the active 53 come game time for Green Bay. Hmm.
Mm.
So they have to make a spot for him. So man, damn, I forgot the boy's name, man. But they moved him, off the 53, right? And they're
Uh,
gonna bring him back to the practice squad.
Perry Nickerson.
That's the guy. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Really, I wanted, yeah, I'm really, kind of excited to see the, new defense, see how they deploy. I don't. Who do y'all think will play this week out of the the three new players that we actually brought in?
Phillips.
Phillips, yeah.
Yeah. Phillips. Uh, I truly believe Jair Alexander is gonna play for the simple reason he's a former Green Bay player. So yeah, I think he's gonna be in the mix on Monday night for some strange reason. I really do. And it's gonna be good to see him going up against his old team.
Yeah, I think, I'm looking at I think Dory Jackson, and I mean, they probably keep Bennett, but Jackson, I think he's gone soon. Um, so I don't know. I know he had a concussion. I don't know if he's going to be activated to play. He might just be a scratch on Monday. It depends on how Bennett plays. Because out of all of them, I think Bennett. I know that's your boy Bert. I think Bennett.
Hey man, I've been rooting for the boy all year. He's just been hurt, man. Ain't the boy ain't been able to get on the field, but he getting ready to get his shot. So we're gonna
Shoot, we
see
got
what he made of.
when he got on the field, he was getting his ass was getting toast.
No, he wasn't, man. Stop the bullshit, man.
No,
Stop the cat.
yeah, okay. I wish I could bring some film back. That game he
Look,
was getting toast.
all DBs get caught on, man. It's just that's the nature of the beast. Didn't nobody score on the dude, man. Nobody scored on him.
I
But
know you're
all
going down with the
DBs,
ship. I
huh?
understand that. That's your boy.
Yeah, I mean,
You got to defend your boy.
hey, Slay was getting caught on. Quinyon Mitchell been getting caught on. You remember you saw what the boy did to him from Denver. Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
You see what he did. It's just, some corners just have bad matchups.
He had a hammy. His hammy was tight.
Shit. That was a mystery hammy. Yeah, he ain't try that, man. He just got it. Yeah. Hey, look, he just got
You think Bennett is that damn good?
I do. Only the reason I say that is because I saw him the year before going up against the number ones, and he was handling his business. I'm just saying. So I mean, you can pull up the tape. The tape don't lie. The tape don't lie.
Tape change every year to year. Tape change.
Hey,
look, his tape old. He got old tape. I mean, I mean, it's not like this. I'm an Eagles fan, so I want the guy to do well. But what I'm saying is, I still think I think Bennett is better. Better than. I think Bennett is better than the rest of the guys. Like Adoree, and that's my thought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. I mean, we just a lot of this we got to wait and see. But I believe, man, I believe in the boy. I do. So he gonna get his shot. And just like Keely Ringo, I mean, he got his shot, but I guess it wasn't good enough. But again, I don't think they done with him yet.
No, they ain't done with Ringo. I like Ringo.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm pulling for him. I'm pulling for the squad. They are squad, man. Through thick and thin, win or lose, I'm rolling with them.
And for all the corners on their defense, right? They wasn't getting any pressure on the quarterback. So when you don't get no pressure on the quarterback, and he's sitting back there with 2, 3 Mississippi to throw a ball, you know what I'm saying?
The front end helps the back end. Period.
Yeah.
No matter who you are, if the front end is not getting to the quarterback, the back end's gonna have problems because you don't know what direction them receivers are running in. Only they know. Right. So can't stay with them that long. And once they get open, you get got. Yeah. So
it just seemed like Ringo was just always getting beat on crossers and rubs. So.
But he was always there.
Always there, man.
He was there, but he's just 2-3 feet behind.
Confidence. Scared to get beat. See, when you're scared to get beat, that's what you do. You give people 7 or 8 yard cushion because you don't want nobody to get behind you.
Yeah.
But once he realizes I got 4.3 speed, I can stay with these guys and get that confidence, then I think everything will change for the kid.
Yeah.
Shit. We probably won't see it for the Eagles, but maybe, hopefully.
I don't think the Eagles gonna get rid of him, Lamar. I don't think so.
What, at the end of this year?
Nah, I don't think Ringo going anywhere.
I don't think he's going any.
Yeah, I think they like that. Yeah, they like that youngin.
Yep.
Because what he bring on special teams, and you got to understand. Check it out. Think about this. Them Georgia boys stick together.
Yeah.
And they want them Georgia boys to stay together. Out of all the Georgia boys this year, to me, Jordan Davis been playing the best ball. So.
Do you think they're going to be able to keep them all together?
Yeah.
It's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them.
The only person that might not stay is Nolan. Nolan Smith might not. They might not sign Nolan.
What? Nah, man.
Okay.
He's BG 2.0. They're not getting rid of Nolan. He's the next heartbeat of that team in the locker room. Keeping everybody, upbeat, with a smile on their face. Hey, he's a clone of BG.
We was talking about it. Nah, the Kobe is the heartbeat.
He's the
Right there.
heartbeat on the field.
Yeah.
He's the heartbeat on the field. Just like it was Brandon Graham the heartbeat on the field? No. But he's the guy that gets to the facility early and ready to go. And he keeps everybody upbeat, cracking jokes, talking shit. That's what he do. That's what Nolan Smith does now.
Jordan Davis not going nowhere.
No.
So if you Jordan Davis is not going nowhere, Carter's not going anywhere, Dean is not going anywhere. Like if it was a man out, it would have to be Ringo or Nolan. It depends on how much money Nolan want. If Nolan want a lot of money, he's gone. Because he and I'm not saying, I'm not saying he's a bust because I think Nolan is good. You know what I'm saying? But he gotta play better.
Huh?
So
You talking about Nolan Smith?
yeah, he has to play better.
Oh, he got banged up, man. I know this is this year, but I know people were saying that last year and the year before until he showed up and got what 10 or 11 sacks last year, 4 in the playoffs, set a record for the Eagles.
Yeah,
So
but I'm saying, but
you,
I
you
know
got
you
to
think
get
I
a
want to
kid
get.
some leeway, man.
No, I don't. No, I
Why
don't.
not? Yes, you do. He earned that.
Tell me.
He
No,
earned
he
it.
doesn't.
Yes, he
No, he
did.
no.
Why he
Okay,
didn't? Yeah, the boy got 4 sacks in the playoffs last year.
I
I mean,
understand.
come
I
on.
understand. I understand that. But okay, what I'm saying to you is about what have you done for me lately, right? And I'm not saying getting rid. I'm looking at his. This is his third year, right? So next year they have to pick up the fifth year option. So and they will pick up the fifth year option. But in order for him to get his money, he has to play better. That's all I'm saying. And it's not so you ain't gonna give nobody their money if they don't play up to that level because he needs to earn the money that he's going to request. And I'm not even talking from an Eagles fan right now. I'm really talking from his pocketbook, saying he got to play better to get the money that he feel like he deserved. Because if he don't, they're going to shortchange him, or unless he signed a deal like Josh Sweat did, because Josh Sweat signed, a discount deal that first year, at his first contract, and then the second time he got his money. But all I'm saying is, if he's trying to get his money, he has to play better.
See, you got to put everybody in that boat. Because not the offensive line, the defensive line played like crap. It's been playing like crap pretty much all year. People banged up. You got Nolan, got hurt, went on IR. Before that, everybody was playing like shit. Everybody. So to single him out, to say he got to play better, shit. Jalen Carter wasn't doing nothing either, but he was hurt also. I mean, I say you got to get a guy's leeway, let him get back, let him get healthy, and let's see what they can do. Joker's hurt. They can't really do nothing hurt. Nobody can.
They need to get
And
off
as
the
a
field. Then.
group,
They need to get off the field,
they look
then.
like shit.
I understand that, but when you say give somebody, this is what I say all the time. People want leadway, but people want their check every game day. So my whole thing, if you want your check, work and do what you're supposed to do. And I'm not saying, all I'm saying is, I'm not talking about he's going to be cut. I'm saying in order to get his money, he has to play better. Because Jordan Davis, if he doesn't continue to play as good as he's playing now, his money going to be funny. And Carter is going to get his money because they believe he's a generational talent. Um, I'm looking out. I'm looking at him, and you got to think about it. Hunt is the same way. Hunt Hunt is coming up the same time Nolan Smith is coming up because Hunt was a fourth rounder. I don't remember
Third round.
third rounder. So he doesn't get a fifth year. So
No, 4 years for
him
him.
and Jordan. I mean, now him and Nolan Smith and Carter all coming up at the same time.
And they all gonna get paid.
Not at the Eagles.
Shit.
They won't.
Watch.
Okay.
Them
Bet
Vic
money.
boys. Them Vic Fangio's
I
boys.
don't care who boys they are.
Okay.
I
All
don't care
right.
who boys they
We're
are.
gonna come back to this session.
Yeah.
Trust me, we're gonna come back
You
to
think-
this session.
You think they're gonna pay, and they gotta pay N'Kobe Dean. You think they're gonna pay all them boys? They ain't getting that money that they.
Somebody's gonna take a hometown discount. I guarantee you, just to stay with the Birds. Because when you look at it in the totality, everybody is not gonna want top dollar. Not to say that they don't deserve it, but some people are gonna take less money to stay, as opposed to going somewhere and getting a bag to be on a bullshit ass team. You don't think so?
It's not that I don't think so. I'm just thinking is if the Eagles if the Eagles win 2 more chips or just 1 more chip,
Okay.
and they got 2 more chips, they got 1 or 2 chips in their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
It's about that money now. It's about that money.
Yeah.
It's about that money. That's why if AJ win a chip this year, AJ gone.
He probably
not
is.
gonna. I mean, it's about that. It's about your legacy now.
I get it.
I'm sorry, Lamar. You going to say something?
No. We were just talking about Nolan. You said somebody take a hometown discount. I was just saying that would be Nolan because I mean, when you look, I'm on ESPN right now. This is 3rd year. You said he ain't do nothing his rookie year.
Right.
He had 10.5 sacks his sophomore year,
Mm-hmm.
and he been banged up this year. So, like what Sivon's saying, that don't equate to a big bag or an extension, because he only had 1 year. So I was just saying I would agree with Sivon that Nolan got to put something together in this last stretch if you want a big extension, or he will be taking the hometown discount just to stay with his boys.
How many sacks you say he had last year?
6.5 regular season, 4 in the playoffs. So
Right.
10
So that's why I was saying, 11 sacks.
Right, but he only had
total.
He only had 1.5 his rookie year.
Right.
So,
But hey, rookies, man. Some rookies take time. I don't really think that it took a lot of time for Nolan Smith. I think he broke out last year. That's considered a breakout.
yeah. No, I agree.
So this year he got hurt. That's why I said somebody's going to take a hometown discount.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he's staying with the squad. All them boys going to get paid. It's just some going to get paid more than others. And they not going to give a damn because they want to be with a winner. So that's how I look at it. We're going to keep all them boys together. And I hear what you're saying, see. Once you win them chips, cats want to get that bag. They do. But not all.
Yeah, but
Who you think will want to get the bag if we win a chip this year?
So I think Carter said it best. Carter said it's not about money; it's about championships.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to take all the money because you want the other guys to get paid.
Right.
So I understand that, but what I'm
Mhm.
saying is that if I had to, all I'm saying, I'm looking at 4 players. I'm looking at Hunt,
Right?
Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Davis and
And
Carter.
Dean.
Well, I'm just looking on the line right now.
Okay.
I think Dean gonna get his money. Dean gonna
Mhm.
get his money.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking at the line right now. If I had to keep 3 of them guys, because I know I'm not gonna keep all 4 of them up because 3 of them is coming up at the same time for a new contract. They are. And I know they're gonna keep 2. They're gonna keep two out of the 3. I'd be shocked if they keep all 3 of them. You know what I'm trying to say? If a man had to be out, it might be Hunt. It might be Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we should just move on because we got a lot to cover about
Okay.
the Eagles. We can kind of.
I mean, it was great discussion, man. It's great discussion.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, yeah. But that's like. But I think right now, I think going into the stretch, the home stretch, like I truly believe the Eagles. I feel better about their roster now than I did before, the bye. I really do. I think by getting a defensive end, because I've been begging for a corner and a defensive end this
Hmm.
whole year. So
Right.
I feel better having one now. And I truly believe um, that it gives us a lot of flexibility with the guys that we picked up, because you can move Cooper outside if you had to, and because you got somebody that could play the slot. You also
Hmm.
got somebody that you could bring in a pinch. You know what I'm saying, to play the other two, QB2. I mean CB2. So I feel really good about where we are now
So you like our
before the
depth?
bye. Yeah, I think the Eagles right now, I feel more confident that they can repeat this year. I truly believe that they can make a true run, um, and so that's what I believe. But we have to wait and see, right? Shit, they got to play the game.
Yeah, everything is
So
wait and see. I
yeah,
remember saying, wait and see after the bye. I said everything is gonna come together after the bye. So the bye is up, and now we're gonna see if I had a crystal ball and everything that I said comes to fruition.
but you was
Uh,
talking, but originally you didn't want extra players. You thought the players we have could do it.
No, I said Howie wasn't done yet.
Right.
That's what I said. I said Howie's still gonna make some moves regardless. This is not the team that we have now, is not the team we're gonna finish with. I said Howie's gonna make some moves right before the bye, and then after the bye, remember you said I said there was gonna be some sort of super team. I said after the bye, we're gonna start, getting back to Eagle football, Broad Street bully style.
I believe that's true. I believe that. All right, Lamar. We talk a lot, so you're going to jump in.
Yeah, I know y'all rolling. Nah, I was saying. I mean, I would almost lean to say that we saw a little glimpse of that. I like how we looked in that last game. I know it was the Giants, but I thought with Saquon getting back on the ground game, running, punishing.
Mhm.
I know we played a lot of zone that game, so the CBs was looking good out there. So I thought that was a good sign. So with the additions, like you said, so I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm interested to see if who going to show up for Lambo at Lambeau. Not necessarily the Eagles, but more so the Packers. Because they've been Jekyll and Hyde for real, scoring 13, 10 points and all that stuff. But I feel good. I think the rest, and giving Kevin Patullo and them some time. More curious to see if they say AJ coming back, right? Or we don't
Oh,
know.
that's what they say, but it's still yet to be seen.
Yeah, so I know we got to
So,
wait for the injury report and all that, but
mhm.
yeah,
Today
I mean
Wednesday. Shouldn't we see something? When should we see it? Friday.
Well, we should have saw something today, but
today, right?
I didn't I didn't see anything. Um, he's still questionable.
Hmm.
Mm,
And then you talking about Monday night too, so they really don't have to give you nothing right now.
right.
It's Monday night game, so they can take it all the way to freaking Sunday night. You
I
know,
don't think they can wait. What do you mean? Leave him as questionable?
yeah, they can leave him as
Oh,
questionable all the way up to game time.
yeah. I guess you're right.
Hmm. You know how these teams are, man. They just like to keep other teams guessing.
Only reason I
Is he
was
gonna
thinking,
play or not?
I was thinking about what happened to the Ravens.
Oh, getting
Or how they be
fined.
lying?
Like,
Lamar was healthy, then he wasn't healthy.
Oh man, the
he
Rams
messed
do that
some.
same shit, man.
He messed
You
some money.
know.
He messed some bets up.
Hmm. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, I mean, I like where we going, man. I like that whole process. You know, I know at the beginning of the year things looked ugly, but we were still winning. Then we took those two head knockers from Denver and then the Giants. But like Lamar said, last few games was like that. I mean, we got to experience it in Minnesota firsthand.
Yeah, yeah,
That was wonderful. You know,
yeah.
so
Jalen is like
he different.
he playing a different level.
He
I mean,
different, man.
that's why I said, our offense. I mean, the Eagles are changing it from our eyes. Our
Yeah.
last podcast, I saw that dude. He went to a different level. He playing different.
You
Um,
notice how all the talking heads, you see how quick they flip the script. Now all I'm on the Eagles. Oh yeah, the Eagles gonna do this. The Eagles gonna repeat. No,
Yeah.
nah, stay on the other side, like where they were. Stay over there. I hate it when they jump on our team, man. They being all
Ev-
negative and now they trying to be positive. No, stay on the other side where you were.
Everybody but Drew Brees.
I
Oh yeah,
know that's
Drew
what I was going to
Brees,
say too. That motherfucker's a hater.
I
You
know.
know.
hater, man.
God damn.
Yeah, he's a hater, bro. Big
Yeah,
time.
he don't like the Eagles.
No, he don't like Hurts, man. Because
Yeah,
Hurts doing things that he couldn't do. Yeah, he won a Super Bowl and everything, but come on, man. He was a dink and doink type guy, man. You
yeah.
know, every now and
He
then
was.
he would air it out. Every
Yeah,
now and then.
he had some numbers. I mean, I would never take anything from Drew
Oh yeah,
Brees,
he got numbers.
but he got to stop hating. But you got to
Yeah.
understand. I was looking at something the other day, when I was on YouTube, and the thumbnail was something about the Eagles, right? And I clicked on it, and it wasn't nothing about the Eagles.
You got to stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, man. All that stuff is
Yeah.
clickbait, man. You got to stop that, bro.
It
They
wasn't that.
got you.
The caption was pretty. It was a positive caption. It wasn't a negative one.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Still
So
clickbait.
I know it is, and some of the people are just crazy. I mean, some of the people that have a lot of followers, people, subscribe to their channel and all of that, and they just be lying with their caption. I was like, dude, you got over 5,000 6,000 subscribers. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
They do what
Yeah.
they got to do, man, to get more. You know, that's what they do. Everybody got a scam. Everybody got a gimmick. You know,
Yeah.
we don't
So
have one. What you get
yeah,
is what you get.
yeah.
You
So
know,
what do y'all think the keys to the game would be for us?
go ahead, Lamar. What you
As
got?
far as the keys to the game,
Yeah, I mean,
so
what do you think that we have to do to come out with a W?
Against Green
yeah,
Bay.
yeah. I just watched the like the NFL preview between the two teams they just put out there. I think like an hour or so ago, and I think the keys to the game is just I think it's going to be the continuation of Jalen Hurts being able to handle the blitz, right? So we got Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons hungry. They got a nice little defensive line, and I'm not going to say our O line has been struggling lately, but they've been improving. So I think they need to do more of what they did last week when they was I think they call it duo blocks and
Mm-hmm.
doubling and
Mm-hmm.
supporting there because I don't know the status of um, our center. I don't know if Toth playing or not, but I think just handling the pass rush, Jalen staying calm and keep handling the blitz, and then our run game. I'm real excited to see what Tank Bigsby does in week
I
two.
know. I know.
Because you saw what they said that Carolina Rico Dowdle was running all over Packers. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we got Tank Bisbee and Saquon. So I think the keys to success is going to be under center, just like Jalen been doing,
Yep.
pound the ball, run the ball, and handle the blitz. And I think we come away with a dub.
Shit, I second that motion, youngin. Shit, I couldn't have
Yeah.
said it better. I
Yeah.
agree with everything you just said, bro.
I'm going with the defense. I'm going with the defense.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe the defense have to put some pressure on Love because I think
Mhm.
Love is going to be trying to he's not going to be patient because he's going to try to win a lot of big plays because he want to get back, try to redeem that loss that they had, to Carolina. So a lot of that is, I believe, is a lot of pressure on them. It's more pressure on them than us, and I think we have to capitalize on their mistakes. Put pressure on them. Play sticky coverage. You know what I'm saying? Play the run well, and lane integrity. But we don't want Love to kind of jump out there and scramble on us. So I think the defense is going to play a major part in this. Um, and if the offense do what y'all say, say it needs to do, we'll win this game, easily. But the defense have to come out there and set that tone. Because hopefully, all the boys are back. Um, did y'all hear anything about, who's going to be starting defensive end or anything like that? Did they?
No,
Okay,
they haven't released that yet.
okay. So I just think defense is the key. I think defense have to play, play well
Yeah.
because, yeah,
Josh
think,
Jacobs gonna come out hungry too. So
yeah, that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
he he will. I mean, he always play good against us,
right.
Hmm.
but we're gonna stop the run. We definitely gonna stop the run. We got N'Kobe Dean back. He's our tone setter, so the defense is gonna get after it. But the thing that kind of confuses me a little bit is we 2.5 point underdogs in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a setup.
So I don't know if it's the fact that, we're going on the road and the weather for that game is probably going to be in the teens. So it's going to be very, very cold.
Hmm.
So,
It's gonna be in the teens.
yes, sir.
Damn,
So,
I
with
know it's
that
a
being
night game.
said,
Yeah.
hmm, it's going to be interesting. But, the Eagles, we're a cold weather team. So it's not going to bother us. And I'm sure it's not going to bother them neither. But I truly believe we're going to get after them. That defense is about to turn it up. And I think we're going to play all three phases this week: offense, defense, special teams. I think we going to Green Bay. Man, I ain't going to say we think, or I think we going to Green Bay and we're going to handle our business for sure. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that, brothers.
Y'all got any predictions and scores?
Go ahead, Lamar, you first.
For this one, I mean, I'm gonna say something like 31-17 Birds.
What you got to see?
24-34 Eagles.
I'm going to say 30-24 Eagles.
You got it closer.
30-24. Only because of that 2.5 points underdog. That surprised me. After Green Bay got handed
Right.
by the Panthers. Then here come the Eagles coming to town, and we the underdogs. But
Yeah.
we love being the underdogs. I mean, that's our motto: underdogs. So you make us the underdogs, we're gonna have to show you that we coming to handle that business. So
I don't even get the underdog status either because Matthew Golden is questionable.
mm-hmm.
Kraft is he done for the year.
Yep.
So
And then they got some defensive linemen that's banged up and an offensive lineman that's banged up. So, like I said, it's very interesting that
right.
we're 2.5 point underdogs. You know how Vegas is, man. You know? So
So I got a couple
that
of.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's the interesting part to me, that we 2.5 point underdogs in this game.